morning. It is day of retreat. Packed up and ready to go. Ironically, Jay is actually going to meet his dad and I guess do some work on one of his properties, and also the perk payment is we are starting to pack up our condo and getting ready for, he's bringing a ton of furniture to go store at one of his properties. So Exhibit A. So I guess he didn't bring all the boxes, but he's bringing like pieces of furniture at a time and helping his dad. So I'm actually going to hit the gym on the way to the hotel. So there's one that's like, probably like halfway there. I'm gonna get a quick upper body lift in, nothing crazy. I trained legs 2 days in a row, so like waist down, I am exhausted. I'm gonna do a quick upper body, potentially some abs. I already got my cardio done. And then we are gonna head straight to the hotel. So I'll show you dry goods first, and then I'll show you food when we get there. And Wesley is coming. He is indeed.
You see the bags, you know we're going somewhere. Keep following me around the house.
But don't worry, you're coming. Are indeed coming. You wanna come? You wanna come with me? Okay, let's go.
Dry good number 1 is puppy. Puppy is coming. Which reminds me I have to get his dog food. Okay, so suitcase. This is my vintage teal suitcase I bring everywhere. It's obviously falling apart a little bit, but Jay's dad actually gave this to me, a present, and I love it. I bring it up. So obviously nothing super exciting, but I got my hair tools. I pack by day, so I have like literally like tomorrow 2 workout outfits, makeup, candles. Try to keep it pretty simple. Yes, I'm bringing my body scale to make sure I weigh in. And then as far as dry foods, so I always bring a couple extra Tupperware just to make meals, and a bowl for my oats. And then I have 2 types of rice cakes. I have pre-scooped protein powder just in case. I don't plan on having this because I am taking a break off protein powder, but I'm bringing it just for backup. And then I have everything spicy seasoning. I have a little bit of PB Fit. Okay, Bubs. You're coming too, Bubba. So nervous. Couple packets of oats. I plan on having oats every single night during my time. And then I'm bringing cinnamon, 2 types of stevia. So peppermint is for my coffee, pumpkin spice could be for my coffee, but also for my oats. So 2 stevias. And then I just have kind of like loose packets of sweet leaves as well. And then just in case, I always bring 2 protein bars. These are my 2 favorites. So 1 plant and then no cow. Clearly I have a thing for carrot cake protein bars. I don't know. Plates, just if I'm like having all of them, so nothing crazy. And then usually 1 of each. So I have a knife, spoon, fork, and straw, just so I can like, some of these. Just in case like I want to stir peanut butter in it or like bring coffee creamer somewhere. I don't know. I just bring it. And then obviously my work bag. I have both laptops, my notebook, headphones, all of my chargers, my gym bag, which I have my outfit that I'm gonna wear today for the rest of the day, my heels, my measuring tape, my band, like all the gym stuff. So this is what it's gonna look like, plus a cooler of food. So I'm gonna probably bring some stuff down to the car. That is the dry items, dry food, work, clothes, all the things. I'm gonna pack up my food. Like I said, I'll show you when we get to the hotel. Hopefully when I'm packing up this said refrigerator the gym. I don't know if I'll film the workout because it'll be super quick. And then I'll tell you kind of a little bit about like my retreat and why I do it and like my rules that I set for myself and all the things. So the next clip you will see is probably me driving after the workout. I always say that and then I'm like, oh wait, look at this. The workout meal, looking super fly per usual. This is 8 ounces of egg whites, 8 ounces of egg whites, stevia, cinnamon, PB2, a little bit of PB Fit, and it's like a crepe. So, pre-workout meal looking fly. I have pear guava bang. Suitcase and a puppy.
So, many trips to the car later. We are packed and ready to go. The trunk is full. You would think that I was going away for like a week. Nope. Just 48 hours. So we are headed to the gym. Like I said, it's like 40 minutes out. It's probably like an hour and a half. So it's like, why would I just go work out and then come back home? So it works out, it's halfway there. It is an FLB check-in day. So on the way to the hotel, I'll probably stop by a coffee shop, and the reflections right now are coming in, so I'm kind of reading through them, and then the girls will get their plan. Gym, FLB check-ins, hit the road, pre and post workout meal, packed up, ready to go. What's funny is I think Jay is actually going to be in this area, and so is my mom. It's like a cluster in this little area. All I'm staying at is like lake something, so I think there's a lake nearby. I don't know. Anyways, sweet eggs with PP2. Pear guava, bang, it's activated, and we ready to go. Okay, gym session is done. I am not even gonna lie, that was the last thing I wanted to do on my way to this retreat, is stop halfway and work out. So, honestly, just because I want the flexibility, like if there's another day in the next couple days that I just don't want to lift and I want to spend time working, then I want to have that option. So now I do. I got most of my client plans done. They have like a little table in there. So I just hooked up to Wi-Fi, went through some of my client reflections and plans, got them all saved. So now I'm going to deliver them as I eat my post-workout, like meals of the day. Ground turkey patty with honey mustard. So this nice post-workout meal, 4 ounces of ground turkey with honey mustard. Not mad about it. Okay, so we made it. He's already getting comfortable. Totally landed like on the jackpot with the kitchen. Like there is a full kitchen, microwave, fridge, stove top, and dishes, like dishware. I will show you the food that I brought. I actually just took like the meal prepped food that we had ready in the fridge and just coolered it, and then not even like a mini fridge. There's a full fridge. Show you what I brought, and then I'm going to find a store because I still need egg whites and lettuce. So, and then I'll kind of talk about like these trips in a nutshell. But first, let me show you. So, nice little walk-in closet. We've got our bed, we've got our working space, which there's an outside one too, which I'm really excited about. And said kitchen. I'm so excited. So, I literally brought the meal prep. So we have grilled chicken with peppers, we have beef and turkey, and then I have all of my veggies that I had. It's gonna go to waste if I didn't rice. I have iced beverages. Really all I need is taco sauce and mustard. And then Legendary Foods for my oatmeal. So taco sauce. All right, I have Legendary Foods for the oats, and then I have taco sauce, mustard, these 2 beverages, and then I usually have been drinking these with my cardio. So Celsius is I can do my ice packs to cook or to have food on the way home. And then all of my goods, so my cinnamon, seasoning salt, PB Fit, my stevias, my oats, a bowl for my oats, except I didn't really need to bring that because I have all the things. Rice cakes. Okay, so I have 2 ounces of sweet potato, 5 ounces of 96.4 beef, asparagus, mustard, cinnamon, and pink salt on the sweet potatoes. So, going to my clients, I'm going to eat this really quick, and then we're gonna go find a grocery store. I'm
side. Big mountain, what do I say? Them can never lower you my way. You go low, then you go high. You go near, then you
Okay, so we're all set up. We're charging. And the amount of chargers I have is kind of ridiculous. So we are going to head to close for tomorrow. Ready to go. Everything is set. Let's head to the store, bud. We only need a couple things. You can't convince me to get all the things.
carry load. Oh yeah. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Just been looking at you, open up my eyes.
So we've probably passed like 5 auto shops and hardware stores. Oh, grocery store.
And I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my sign. But sana sana nakupenda.
Okay, so success. We found a Walmart. So it's gonna be as good as it gets. Before I run in, I will just give you kind of like a little snapshot on these trips. And then I go, why I go, like expectations, all things. First and foremost, I go once a month, or I try to go once a month. If Jay and I have other trips that are like in between the month, I will probably postpone it or go like the following month. Just depends on kind of like what we're doing, but ideally the goal is to shoot for once a month. And then a couple other things. So first and foremost, the hotel room has to be under 100, and usually it ends up being like 60 to 80 bucks a night. So like on the cheaper side, it's not a resort by any means. Second thing is I always bring what I can up. So as far as like meal prep or food or groceries or like anything, because ultimately is I can only spend money on like coffee or beverages in the hotel room. Like no going out to dinner, nothing like splurge, like I'm not gonna be shopping. It's not like a vacation. It's literally just like a night or two away. The whole point of these trips are for a couple of reasons. Like I've used them for many things. Fit Life Balance is my business, and sometimes I just like to go away for the weekend and just focus on that. All things like revamping my programs, like analyzing my website, like launching new things. New Fit Life Balance is definitely like one of the priorities. Then sometimes I just want to get away, like escape, just me and Wes, or just me, where I will literally just take my headphones, find a gym, a coffee shop, sleep in maybe one of the days, and then head home. That's kind of why I call it a retreat, because it's like built and made for me and whatever I want to get out of it. Is sometimes I am overproductive, like I want to do too many things on these trips and then I leave not fulfilled, or like I was too busy doing like random stuff, or I'll find a store, or like I'll go on a walk with Wesley, or I'll find a park, or like if there's a really cool gym. So like sometimes I look back and I'm like, I could have just stayed in the room and gotten so much done. So that is exactly what this trip is gonna be. I'm really excited actually, because the fact that they have a full kitchen, they have a gym on site, which I haven't checked out. You'll see that tomorrow. And then like the room is a good size. Like there's a little like bit of land for him to like run around in. So there's really no reason for me to leave the hotel room for the next 2 days. And I am launching and resetting a lot of Fit Life Balance things. More to come. This time I'm gonna hold myself accountable to this is my only trip out. I don't even think I'm gonna go get coffee tomorrow if I can help it. So really I'm just gonna like stay grounded for all day tomorrow, a little bit of Tuesday, and then I'm gonna head back. I get questioned all the time, like, really, you just go? Like you leave Jay? Like you don't wanna bring anyone? Like you don't wanna go do anything? I'm like, no, it's just for me to like centralize myself. And like sometimes I will book like a yoga class or a meditation and I won't even do any work. So sometimes they're work focused and sometimes they're not. The only groceries I typically get are like perishable stuff that's like really awkward to pack, which is really 3 things: egg whites, lettuce, and milk. Like those 3 things I'm just like the milk is just big and awkward. Lettuce gets like milty and gross. Like I literally had 2 bags of lettuce when I was leaving, and I was like, if it's like a holiday or something and I see seasonal popcorn, then I might snack. I wanted to do this talking spiel outside because it's beautiful outside besides the California smoke. Every time I left my car, like at that park, there was like a ranger being like, just so you know, we close in about 20 minutes. I was like, no worries, my dog is just running around. I'm like,
where did he go? By this like nice little garden area, and apparently there was like a donation hub. And so I parked my car like right where the donation stuff was, and someone thought I was like taking the stuff out of the donation. And I was like, so this is why I go on these trips. Hopefully that answered some questions. I'm gonna run into Walmart now. I bet you they have fall stuff out. Trips, like where I go. So I usually use 2 filters. One, if I've never been there and it's like a very small town city, like, I mean, nothing special. Usually it's like super run down or like a small little. 2, if it's like far enough away from my house or like where we live, so I feel kind of like out of my bubble, or and it sounds like I'll be staying on site the whole time, so it doesn't really matter. It's just like far enough away to feel kind of outside of my bubble. And then a gym. I'll usually validate that there's a gym close by or the hotel has a gym, because everything continues. Like I just bring my food that I had in my fridge. That would go to waste if I didn't. I work out like normal, do my cardio like normal, work like normal, like conference calls and stuff like that. So like come Monday, I will have a full work day like per usual, so remotely. But life continues, but I pick a spot that I've never been and far enough away from home to feel like I'm outside of the bubble. So, okay, so we got our items, and I ended up getting this coconut oil. I washed my face with coconut oil, take my makeup off. And then who else hates hotel soap? And he just looked really fun. So, fun item I got. Butter toffee. I didn't even see what it was used or what's in it. They're like little like nut clusters. So for 28 grams, 8 fat, 12 carb, 4 protein. I'm not mad about this. Like on oats or something. You can't see it because it's on my face. Like little squares. Sweet little granola bites. Fun. Fall. So got these Topochinos. Chico. I don't know. My clients are all about this and they're like, oh, I'm just sipping on this with a lime. And I'm like, they're romaine mix. We'll see. And then the most fun item to spend money on, because I was gonna get some creamer, like if they had pumpkin spice or something. So I got tea. Spiced apple cider. Oh, and the pumpkin spice syrup from Tarani. I'm not a huge, I mean like this, it's made with Splenda, so if I'm ever, it's not the best, but I'm so excited. So anyways, let's go, Bubba. Energy drink the whole time. Like I was going up and down the aisles and I couldn't find it. And I remembered it. And I remembered I brought those Celsius, which are like the natural, more natural version of caffeine energy drinks, not have Bang for the next 2 or 3 days. And like wean myself off of it. So I like owned it and was like, okay, this is what's happening. I don't think it's focused on my face. Anyways. And then on the way out, I saw like a huge row of Bangs. I was like, everything's fine. I like left the parking lot and on the left side there was a 7-Eleven and I was like, everything's fine. I've already committed that I'm not gonna have Bangs. So the trick is you try to find the gift in every situation. For the coffee creamer, like no coffee creamer means that I'm not gonna have to waste my macros on creamer. Whole situation, you just have to find it. So gift being no caffeine for Dalen, or not as much caffeine for Dalen.
That way when I go back and my gym is now open, I'll be extra excited. I'll be able to have caffeine. Full blown, and I'll get real excited about it. There's no reason for me to leave. Dalen, do not leave. Do not explore. Get your stuff done. I always end up exploring the town like way more than I ever need to. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to. So, this parking spot, I'm staying here the whole time. I'm not getting distracted. Okay, so I have 6 ounces of chicken, 30 grams of peppers, about 80 grams of zucchini. The romaine lettuce is underneath. 4 ounces of jasmine rice, kind of in between. Taco sauce, mustard, and Diet Pepsi with candlelit. And he's over there munching. Okay, so game plan is dinner, and then corporate work for Monday, and then dive into Fit Life Balance with sweatpants and bed. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Okay, corporate work is done. I'm gonna dive into Fit Life Balance soon. But first, I'm gonna do this hair mask, which I'm super excited. Can't call it a retreat and not do a hair mask. So, shower's going, and we're ready.